Hello, before the video starts, I just want to say, please subscribe. No, you don't have to. It's up to you. Okay, so Minecraft live was today, so that means the new update was announced, and 1.17 happens to be the caves and cliff updates. So the three types of caves that they announced were lush caves, water caves, and dripstone caves. So in lush caves, there's like bunch of plant types like low berries. There's a tree at the entrance to the cave. A drip leaf, which when you stand on it for like long periods of time, it will like fall, but then will go right back up. So that would be like a cool mechanic, like Pokemon mechanic. I don't know. And then there's also they announced axolotls, which I think they showed in the Lush Caves. So I don't know if they're going to be exclusive to the Lush Caves or what else. And the axolotls actually follow you, but you have to do something to deal with if not. But they follow you, and then they actually will help you attack guardians, drowns, but they'll also attack other fashions, druids, I believe they also said. And then the second type of cave is water caves, which obviously have water. They have some waterfalls, and they're also very big. Like the picture or the video showed a person like easily maneuvering an elytra through the caves. And then the third type of cave is the dripstone cave, which has stalactites and stalagmites, which when you fall on the stalagmites, they actually do damage to you. So that could be a new like mob farm, like when you're playing Skyblock or something. And then there was the warden mob, which also goes with a new redstone thing. So the warden mob is blind, so they can throw a snowball. It's like, oh, there's something over there. So then it goes over to where the snowball landed. And then that goes with the new redstone feature, which detects like when they can flick a lever or anything else, and you can use wool to direct it. So you can like do wireless redstone with it in a way. New structures, which they also showed candles outside of. I don't know if there really are new structures, or with that, like by the warden, there's like a area that had barrels and candles in. With that, there's also new stone. I've completely forgot to write that down. But there's a new stone variant. And then they showed crystals, like which were like sort of like geodes in a fashion, and I think they said something about farming it. I don't know. And then one thing you can craft the crystals with, well, you can craft crystals to make is a metalloscope, and use crystals and copper. So copper, first off, it has stairs and slabs. So I don't know if this will also have walls, but like this is like the first ore, besides I guess quartz, that has stairs and slabs. And another cool thing about it is it oxidizes and turns cyan, like the Statue of Liberty. It is copper, but it doesn't look copper color because it's oxidized. So copper in Minecraft will actually slowly oxidize. Also they said copper generates in veins, so like that's like massive veins in a sense, I believe, is what like they're talking about. So like basically once you find one copper vein, you're set forever. Just don't use a lot of copper. And you can also make lightning rods out of copper, which that's cool. Can stop your builds from burning down without having to disable fire, tech, fire spread, whichever one. And then another thing they showed were bundles. So you can store 64 items total, and you can like see items in inventory. And by 64 items total, I mean like you can put like 2 dirt, 21 gravel, 5 sand, 10 different types of flowers. I don't know what number I meant, but yeah, like unlimited number of different, like you can store 64 unique items, or you can store 64 dirt, and you can actually access them inside your inventory. and I don't know, but you might be able to put them into shulkers. They didn't say that you couldn't, and also didn't say you couldn't put shulkers in them. Though I doubt you can put shulkers in them, but I have a feeling you can put them in shulkers. But that's just my guess. They also didn't say anything about non-stackable items. Then they also, a brand new mechanic is archaeology, which they showed archaeology sites, which new structure, and then you can find brushes, which then you can use on gravel and dirt, and like it goes down like one snow layer at a time, and that's really cool. And then some loot that I saw, there might have been more that I missed, but ceramic shards and emerald blocks. Now the cool thing about the ceramic shards is you can make a clay pot somehow, and then you like put the ceramic shards like on the clay pot, and then you like light fire underneath them, and then they turn into like a full clay pot, which I don't know if it has a use or not. Still looks cool. And then the mountains that we waited for since last year. So mountains, there's a tree line, so like trees will only generate up to like a point, and also like so trees only generate up to a point. So like once you get up to a point, in which real life the atmosphere would be too thin for trees, so then like, you get up there and then you just see like a full bunch of trees below you. Also the mountains are so much taller and so cooler, which I guess makes sense because they used to be extreme hills, and hills aren't mountains. And then another thing that they announced is the powder snow, which is basically snow that's sort of like a trap. Like if you walk on the powdered snow, you just fall right through, so you can use that for like pit traps. And then goats, so they can jump high, and if they hit you, you're going flying. It's like knockback, like hitting someone with a knockback 2 or 3 stick. And then the mob vote, so the first round, it was Moobloom, Squid, Isolager. Squid won, Isolager got second place, so Moobloom was out. And then the second round, it was, I want to say, 53 to 47%, with Glowingstreak winning. And they also said that the update would come in summer of 2021. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!